And a good morning to you. So, a little bit different at the moment. As you can tell, I'm using a, well, you can't tell, but I've got a GoPro, what is this thing? It's a GoPro 11. And I'm going to do a little mini series and test it out to see whether it works out. Because there is a big gap between videos. And it's a case of, John and I getting together and doing stuff, and he's got, stuff to edit and things like that. And I thought, while we're sort of waiting to do the official videos, I could do interim videos. So that's what I'm going to do. And I'm just testing this out, and I'll watch it. And if it's anything of any good, then I shall share it with you guys. So today is not a bad day, and I'm going to basically go on two wheels today. I need my helmet. Helmet is here, and my bike jacket. Do I need anything out of there? No. And this is my routine. So I've got that and that. That's all good. Lunch, bananas. Got me water. That's all good. So we're all sorted there. Keys to the warehouse. That's important. I've forgotten those a few times. Sunglasses, need those. And I think we're good to go. So today what we're doing is we're finishing off 52. Now you probably will already know that because John will beat me to. I've never edited before, so it's going to be fun trying to do that. So we'll have to wait and see. So yeah, I'm going to use this as a tester, and we'll see how we go. But the reason for it is that in between jobs, like little niggly jobs, like for example doing wiring of some spotlights and things like that, I can put extra video content on with this, whereas John, he can go off and do his own thing. So that's the theory. So I'm going to get on my bike, get to the warehouse, and I'll see you there. Bye for now. Right, welcome to the unit where, as you can see, there she is. So, we have a slight problem. John's been and he's had to go, and the reason for that is, just go over to the midget inside here. This here is a problem. It's not dry, therefore it can't go up. So these are the problems that we come across. It's a really hot day and it is drying quite nicely now, but I don't think it's going to be any good at all to actually put this up. So there is a job I can do. Obviously John's been sent away, he can get on with his stuff, and I can get on with mine. Now on the roof, and we'll go and have a look on the roof, it sort of overlaps him at the front, so I'm going to have to trim that. And then basically what's going to happen, I'm going to, I don't know why it keeps turning off. Oh, that's better. This sealant, really good for marine and all sorts, and it's an adhesive as well as a sealant, so that's going to be used for it. To go on the top, you'll see in the main episode, and then it's going to get screwed from underneath, so then it clamps it down basically, and it creates a sealed gasket effect, and it should be all good. So I'm going to go up there and I'm going to just do a bit of work up there, and you can join me because I'm here, Mummy, yeah? And I'm testing out this. So there we go. Right, so I'll see you up there with this, and we'll crack on with some work. Okay, so you can see what I mean. It just overlaps by that pencil line there. Now, obviously, I think it's because when we've put it up, this whole section goes all the way down there, of course, and there the problem has been is when this has gone up, it's obviously skewed over somewhat, just a bit. I mean, that, as you can see, is nicely in line, so it's obviously skewed over, unless it was originally like that, because there was obviously a plate or something going across there and we didn't spot it. But that tape there is showing where the cable comes through, so this is the area where I need to make an incision around there, so the cable is accessible for future maintenance, because obviously if there is, for whatever reason, it's dropped off, for whatever reason it leaks or whatever, then we need to be able to gain access to it quite easily. So there's going to have to be a bit of an incision going along there. So I'm going to trim off, for now I'm just going to trim off that lip there so it's flush, and then I may be able to then get to the cable, because I'm going to have to put 2 screws and I don't want to put them too far adrift from the wood that's going to be above it. So I'm going to set you up somehow like so. I don't know whether that's enough light for you. Let me see if I can jig some light up. Let's pop that in there. Let's see what that looks like. So I've got nothing. I've got no light. Is that because it's not plugged in? Yes, it's not plugged in. I'll be back. Bear with me. How do I switch that off? How's that? Does that look all right? Yeah, I mean, obviously it's got that funny glow above my head, but you know what? I ain't a producer. Let's move it. Forget it. We'll leave it as it is. Right, okay, so I'm gonna get me trimmer. I think goggles and a face mask is going to be in order for this. And I definitely need to move my coffee. Because we don't want any 1972 fiberglass in it, do we? No, we don't. Right. Let's start here. got it all without cutting into those cables. I was a bit concerned about somewhere around here. There we go. Whoa, take that, because I can't see what I'm doing. Right, that's perfect. Now, can I gain access to those cables? Yes, I can. So there we go. That's perfect. Right in the centre. So that there is where those cables come through, which means that when we open the next episode, which will incorporate this, you may get to see this beforehand or not, I don't know, because I have no idea how to edit. We'll start with this. Or will we? No, I think he wants to get that. I think he wants the spotlight finished for this current episode. So, yeah. So, no, this will hopefully happen tomorrow. But it doesn't know about this. This is an extra. Right, I'm happy with that. It's not affecting anything. It's definitely not going to affect the trim. I can clearly see where it comes through now, so I can get a screw through there and there, knowing where that hole is. So all's good here. So there we go. Right, laters, because I need to find something else I can do.